Hi guys, welcome to the Daily Dose. It's April 20th, 2026. Hope you're doing well. When I think of April 20th, I think about my many years as an agent and a team executive. We had our drug testing program in the NFL, and guess what date it started on every year up until recently? 420. You can't make it up. Everyone's got a good sense of humor in that collective bargaining negotiation, I guess, that started drug testing on 420. Now, drug testing itself, you knew as an NFL player you would not be tested until April 20th at the earliest. So again, I always called those drug tests more intelligence tests than drug tests. We're in draft week now in the NFL, speaking of the NFL draft, speaking of the NFL players, and we're going to have a new crop of NFL rookies by Saturday, starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday. One thing I want to talk about in this discussion, which I've been so involved with the past year and a half, is NIL. The money for football players in NIL has certainly rivaled what players can get in the NFL draft. Not at the top, but not at the bottom only either. Probably going up to the fourth round, maybe the third round, depending on the player, of course. The NIL earnings have become so large that players have to make a decision about NIL versus NFL if they're in certainly the third day of the draft. The third day of the draft is rounds 4 through 7 on Saturday, and those players are making a few $100,000 as a bonus, and then they'll make a opening salary of 500 something thousand, but only if they make the team. In college, it's nothing about making the team. They've made the team. And depending on the player, there's probably on every Power 4 conference roster, there's probably, 5, 6, 7, 8 players making 7 figures. There's another 10 players making over $500,000. This is where we are. So if those players are in their final year of eligibility, they have to look at it or have eligibility left. Like, what is going to happen now? Should I stay or should I go? And the real impact of this is from the NFL teams. I've heard an NFL executive and scout say NIL is wiping out the third day of the draft. In other words, you're getting a whole level of player lesser than the level of player you would get if not for the NIL bringing back these players to college. Who would have ever thought this years ago? Now, again, for the top, no discussion. Top of the draft, first round, second round, even third round, you got to go. The bonuses are in the millions, plus the salary. You're going to make the team. No third rounder, second rounder, first rounder ever gets cut. But even that's a discussion. We saw Ty Simpson comment that he was offered $6.5 million from Miami. He may not make that in the NFL, but it was really a decision. You want to play NFL or you want to play college? So Ty Simpson may be the second quarterback, but may not get drafted the second round. So we'll see. This is a discussion for the first time, maybe last year, the first time in the history of sports, players are deciding between college and the NFL based on economics. And yet, guess what? For low round picks, college is the alternative. And I know you don't get to start your clock on a second contract where the real money is, but wow, sign of the times. Sign of the times. Talk to you later.